Good morning, y'all. It's July the 16th, 2019, about 10:30 a.m. here in Southwest Georgia. And I want y'all to look at this mess. And they're really out in force this morning. I mean, they're laying it to it. I always look for the intersections. Like right here, I see a bunch of intersections. All right, so they're building something up there. Let's get a better look at that over there, see what's going on. They're either hiding stuff or either building stuff up with this nanotechnology. They're probably with black goo. I'm pretty sure that that's part of it. This the chemtrails are part of this you know, breaching the dimensional barrier stuff with CERN and Lucifer, you know, Satan. I mean, it's part of it. It's the prince of the air, and it's proving itself out. I mean, if you look at what's going on. Now, I said it before and I'll say it again, just for anybody who doesn't know. Now, they've admitted that they're spraying chemtrails. Now they call it geoengineering. They got to do it to save us from global warming. Well, hell, who knows? They may be doing it to mitigate some kind of celestial catastrophe that's going on, perhaps. I don't know. When you look at who's in charge and all, and their rituals that they sure love to display out there right in public, or either they're obligated to, one or the other, or maybe both, then you got to question, you know, what why they're doing it. Doesn't, you know, I don't know. I just don't buy that they're doing it for our good. But you never know. I mean, they might be having to do this shit because of something. I mean, obviously our magnetic field is severely diminished, and that causes just all kind of hell to break loose. And I don't know. You just look at all the prophecies, it just appears that that's exactly what's going down. I mean, I don't see how you can see it any other way. But anyhow, so yeah, they're really doing it up today. Gotta love it. All right, guys, just wanted to make mention again of Dark Journalist's most recent upload of you know, talking about Steiner's eighth sphere. It's just incredible synchronicities, man, that you know, now we're seeing these Jupiter planets. And y'all have probably heard me talking about, or at least maybe some of you have heard me talking about the Jupiter-y planet, not to mention the fucking crazy ass giant octopus machine above us in the eye of Hurricane Michael that shook me to my very core when I saw it. And I was halfway expecting to see something not really in the eye of the storm necessarily. I mean, I'm just saying, I was already woke up, and so, you know, I was already familiarized with there's a bunch of crazy shit up there. But when I saw that in the eye of the storm, and, you know, Technicolor 3D, you know, high definition like that, it's pretty wild. Is that a sphere right there? I don't know. And but anyway, I just recommend everybody check out you know, Dark Journalist. I love Dark Journalist, period. And it's a fucking great show. A little on the hoity-toity side, really. They're following there, but I mean, it's good stuff. It's top shelf. I also recommend the video recently, it was about 3 weeks ago, of Catherine Austin Fitts, where she lays it on out. And she even slipped in she just did it so smooth that it wasn't even, conjectured on by dark journalists. Daniel didn't even jump on it. She just slipped it right in that these elites have their platform in low Earth orbit, and they don't, they care less what goes on down here, as far as like destructive stuff, because hey, they got everything they need to, survive and start everything over from scratch, just exactly how they want it. But the fact that she said they have their platform in low Earth orbit, that right there kind of tripped me out. Because that's the first time I'd heard like Catherine Austin Fitts say something really that overt. She's always talking about the money, and she does talk about how sinister, a lot of shit is, but I wasn't really expecting that out of her. And so it was a profound confirmation, in my opinion, because Catherine Austin Fitts is like, she's one of the top dogs, she's right there. I mean, you gotta hand it to her. She's traced all the money, and anybody who hasn't checked out her Solari report, you need to, especially the most recent one. I mean, that's very revealing. Our United States government budget has gone totally 100% black. The President of the United States couldn't get in there. Trump couldn't go in there and get to the bottom of it. Apart from a total 100% revolution, or some kind of divine intervention, or some benevolent species intervention, those guys are just going to have their way with us. These corporations who appear to be controlled by Satan. So, I don't know. And then there's another channel I really wish you guys would, check out, and that's R. Klaus Amaun. And that's R, and then Klaus, Klaus, and then Amaun, Amoun. Wow. Holy shit. Check him out. That dude's like, whoa. First time I heard him, I was like, what? Who are you? Like, damn. Yeah. And see, not to brag, but I know I have discernment. I mean, I already know. So whenever a channel is orchestrated to come my way that, obviously I'll take notice of, I know that it was sent by God. There's no doubt in my mind about it. Okay? These synchronicities that all of us are experiencing are not by coincidence or accident. It's not. This is designed this way. I mean, all of us as woke people, I mean, you have to understand that, we're going to be playing a big role in this whole unfurling. It's us, and we got to be careful not to be fooled by the, what do you call that, controlled opposition. All right. And I just think that it's my opinion, it's my belief that if you have to be in Christ to understand and have this discernment to know the difference. Have I been fooled before? Yes, I have. All right, but the more in Christ I am, the clearer the discernment becomes. All right, and when things jump out at me real strong, okay, or it really sinks in, I know that those are really important. Another important channel that I wish you guys would check out, and I have mentioned him over and over and over, is Roger from Kansas City. He has stumbled onto something that I don't even think that he realizes, even though I've told him many times that what he's really revealed. And what he's revealed is, I think, part of the shit that's in the sky. Okay, he has found all of these, like, remote locations, like, these national forests and all that stuff. Think Missing 411. All of this, these giant creatures who really love doing, like, elaborate, voluminous sculpturing that you can, like, I don't know, maybe some kind of, he thinks, communication, for beings from above. So, I think he may be right. Part of it. Those beings that he has pointed out in these videos of his look exactly like the beings that I'm seeing up there. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I see them regularly, especially in these storm clouds. When the storm's coming in, these dark clouds, God, they're just everywhere. They're eat up in it. And I'm more inclined to think that they're, part of this nanobot slash black goo programmable matter stuff going on. But what I really think they're doing is like they're reflecting, they're manifesting into stuff that they can observe on the ground. They're like manifesting that stuff. Either that or the pit is open and that is like all of these like, entities up there, that are from the pit. So it could be either one or maybe even a combination of both. I don't know. It just seems strange that these beings that I'm seeing up there look like the beings from Roger and Kansas City's stuff. The ones that I can see like all riding around on the little smaller craft. There's the big ass machinery that's these like long arms, segmented arms with these like hook hands all over them. These coupling, the ending couplings are either in a fluted end. It all looks like square air conditioning ductwork kind of. That, flares out at the end. Usually, or ends in a little coupling that's shaped like a U. Like the Lost in Space robot's hands. But anyway, those beings that Roger from Kansas City pointed out, like you can see that they're like kind of freaky deaky. They're like into some like perverted shit down there. Where there's statues of stuff, or even the ones that are like he thinks are actual beings down there are all dressed in these like flamboyant outfits with these like those tricone hats and like from the like fucking 1500s or whatever, the sailor tricone, like British or French hats, whatever it is. And the other hats with these big flat feather plumes coming out of them and stuff like that, and just outfits similar to that. I have seen a lot of that up there in these beings that I can see on these smaller craft, not on the big, segmented arms and shit. These are like all kind of floating around it. They're like hanging out with the big shit. And they're always like kind of riding around floating on these like, just irregular shaped shit they're kind of sitting on or standing on or whatever that, of course, aren't aerodynamic in any kind of way. They look like, flying decks, or chairs or something, but they're, nothing that's sleek and aerodynamic. They're all like, they don't need no aerodynamics. They're using anti-gravity stuff, I guess. But anyway, they're, I just, listen, whenever I do a video and then do screenshots and go back and put it in negative and all that shit just really starts jumping out at you left and right. And it's just undeniable, in my opinion. And I recommend that you do it too. Like, go in there, just take pictures, screenshot them, download you an app that's got, a way to put it in, invert it, put it in negative and adjust the colors and shit. And if you don't start seeing these beings like all over there doing freaky deaky stuff, like in all these sexual positions and, humping each other and getting it on and all this kind of stuff, then I don't know. Not looking close enough, because it's definitely there. I have verified it over and over and over with several different people. I'll be like, look, can you see what I'm talking about right here? And I'll point it out. And yeah, I see it. I'm like, do you think that's a coincidence? Can this be a coincidence? This pareidolia or whatever the fuck it's called, where you see faces and stuff, human faces and everything. It's not that. That would be something occasional, This is every fucking time they're up there. So anyway, I'm just wandering around here, corner of my yard where I can get some privacy, so my mom's prying ears aren't listening in. I'm sure she's in there trying to think of something for me to do. As if I don't have enough, just like. Anyway, so listen, I'm gonna wind it up here. I think this thing is coming pretty fast, and I know I've said that many times, but I think I'm kind of over my like panic-stricken days, and I've gotten to a point now where I'm kind of settled down about it all, and it doesn't like freak me out too bad. But I'm just seeing how it's becoming more and more blatant. How they're prepping everybody on TV with the alien stuff, like Fox News and everybody else is like jumping on the bandwagon. You can see they're prepping us up for something, and I just cannot see it going on much longer. I mean, I have friends, mothers who have said stuff to me on Facebook like, yeah, I saw a UFO thing the other day that the best way I can describe it is it looks like a cricket with legs. And I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about. I see them all the time. As a matter of fact, I sent her a bunch of pictures of them, and she was like, yes, it was very similar to that. I say, yeah, I know. So anyhow, I think it's coming to a head. I cannot see it going on much longer, and we're having all these power outages everywhere, which we all know it's coming. The power's going out. We all know it on this platform, this community. We know. We've been telling everybody forever, and now it's starting to happen. And you know what? These dumbasses that we've been preaching to all this time, they will still try to, like, when the power, you'll be sitting there with no power, and they will still be trying to look at you like you're crazy. What's it going to take? I don't know. Anyhow, I can't stop trying to wake folks up. I can't. It's our obligation. We're obligated. If you're just not even a Christian, if you're just a decent person, and you have a heart, you know what I mean? You gotta try to wake folks up. Because this shit is gonna be ugly. And most of us aren't gonna survive it. Even if there's let's say there's